I was just going to
on the
say,
microphone.
we've been talking a lot about politics. Would there be something that you would want to see happen within, say, like the next year or 2 or 5, or at least with the next administration or something like that, that would help you out as a developer to help, spur growth in this economy?
What I just want is I want to be left alone, right? I don't want anything.
Get out of my way.
but I don't want stupidity. Like the foreign buyer ban. Can you imagine? So we have a foreign buyer ban here. So if you're American, you want to buy a cottage, you can't buy a cottage.
Right.
Sorry, you can't. You're not allowed to buy cottages here. You want to buy a chalet in Whistler? Yeah, can't do that. But we can go down to Florida and buy a condo.
Mm-hmm.
No one says a word. You can go down to Arizona and buy a golf villa. Nobody says a word. You can go to France and buy a beautiful estate in France for a quarter of the price it cost here in Canada from the 1700s, like a chateau for $4 million. And no, it's fine. They love you. We want you here. In this fucked up country, we've banned foreigners from buying a home.
Yeah.
It's absolutely bananas. And the fact that people aren't irate about this just blows my mind. But all of that stuff, all of that stupid, empty house tax. Nobody has a fucking empty house. Well, why would you buy a home and keep it empty?
Right.
You'd be an idiot to keep it empty. It's not empty. You might be between uses, like maybe your parents died and if you're dealing with the estate and you got to clean the house up, or maybe a tenant left, or maybe you're a developer and you have inventory you can't sell because the market's shit. Nobody keeps houses empty. You'd be an idiot. You can rent the house, right? Yeah.
This is my life story.
Yeah. No. So really what I want is government to leave us alone to create and build businesses in this country for the betterment. Like the best thing that this country can do for me and what I can do for the country is employ people and pay my taxes, right? I pay a shit ton of taxes, tens of millions of dollars every year. And those taxes go to people that need them and to help the government. Why should Brad Lamb pay $50 million in taxes every year or $60 million? Why should I pay that?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Why should I? That seems a little high, a little unfair. And if I just say, fuck it, I'm going off to Miami, I'll give my taxes to Ron DeSantis.
Wow, you'd fit into Miami well.
You know what would happen? What would happen is that would be a major hit to our government. And you know how quickly guys like me make that, like, I'm done.
Mm-hmm.
I'm out of here, right? So we want to make sure that people that run businesses here, that employ lots of people and create wealth and pay lots of taxes, are left alone to do the work, right?
Yeah.
I'm not saying, of course we have to pay taxes. Of course there's legislation to run the country, but don't create stupid legislation that harms our industry, or our industry will go somewhere else. We're not indentured servants. We can go anywhere and do it, right?
Mm-hmm.
I want to be here. I want to be in Canada. I'm a Canadian. I love Canada. I want to work here.
You could be Mr. 305. Mr. 305.
305 is the area code for Miami.
Yeah, but that's Pitbull's name.
Pitbull.
Mr.
Oh, is
Yeah.
he?
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. I mean, you're probably about a foot and a half taller than him, but
Yes.